Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome my dear students to the Introduction to English Language course. My name is Miss Asma Abu Samra. Inshallah today we are going to continue Unit 1 from our book, and inshallah today we are going to study Lesson 3. So please bring your book and try to follow me and listen carefully. In order not to forget the communication goals of this unit, if you remember that in lesson 1 we covered the first goal, which is meet someone new. In the second week, in the second lesson, we try to accomplish the second goal, which is identify and describe people. Today, inshallah, we are going to cover the goal which is related to provide personal information. طبعا أنا حبيت أذكركم بالأهداف الخاصة بالوحدة. طبعا إحنا غطينا بالدرس الأول وبالدرس الثاني الأشياء اللي بتتعلق بالالتقاء ومقابلة أشخاص جدد، التعرف ووصف الأشخاص في الدرس الثاني. واليوم إن شاء الله we are going to talk about provide personal information. اليوم رح نتحدث عن تقديم معلومات شخصية. Personal information. Again, personal information معناته تقديم معلومات شخصية. Okay, let's start. Open your student book, page 8. نفتح كتاب الطالب صفحة 8. And here we have something very important. It's related to vocabulary. هنا ممكن اكتساب بعض الكلمات الجديدة. But here we need to listen and read together. So before you listen, okay, exercise A, vocabulary. Personal information. Again, personal information means معلومات شخصية. Read and listen, then listen again and repeat. Now I want you to listen carefully to this recording, and while you are listening, try to focus on these 3 vocabulary. الآن إحنا رح نستمع لتسجيل صوتي، وإحنا نقوم بالاستماع الرجاء التركيز على ال3 كلمات الموجودة and try to identify the meaning. Okay? Listen.
Page 8. Before you listen. Exercise A. Vocabulary. Personal information. Read and listen.
Nationality.
Birthplace.
Hometown.
Now listen again and repeat in the pauses.
Nationality.
Birthplace.
Hometown.
Okay, after we listened, I think these vocabulary are not new for you. بتوقع أن هذه الكلمات ليست جديدة علينا. Number 1 is nationality. Nationality means نعم صحيح الجنسية. He is originally from India, but his nationality is Canadian. He has a Canadian passport. He is originally from India. معناته منشأه أو أصله من الهند. But his nationality is Canadian. ربما هو تواجد في كندا وحصل على الجنسية الكندية. He has a Canadian passport ومعه جواز سفر كندي. Okay? So we use nationality to denote our identity. طبعا نحكي عن هويتنا وجنسية البلد الخاصة فينا. So we can say I am a Palestinian person or I am Palestinian. Okay? The second vocabulary is birthplace. Birthplace, it means the place where you were born. المكان اللي ولدت أو ولدتي فيه. I am from Mexico City. أنا من مدينة المكسيك. But it's not okay or it isn't okay my birthplace. I was born in a beautiful small town called Pátzcuaro. طبعا هو هنا بيحكي إنه أنا من المكسيكو سيتي، هي مدينة عاصمة أكتوبر في المكسيك. But it isn't my birthplace. لكن هي مش المكان اللي أنا ولدت فيه. I was born in a beautiful small town called Pátzcuaro. طبعا هذه المدينة أو اسم المدينة التي ولد فيها، فإحنا بنسميه my birthplace، مكان الميلاد. The last one is hometown. Hometown كأنها اشتقاق لكلمتين home و town. وإحنا بنكتبهم ككلمة واحدة. It's written as one word. Be careful. So it's the place where you grow up. المكان اللي نشأنا وترعرعنا فيه. She was born in Seoul, but her hometown is Busan. She grew up there. طبعا هو هنا بيحكي إنه هي ولدت في مدينة سيول but her hometown لكن منشأها أو مدينة المنشأ is بوسان. She grew up there بمعنى نشأت وترعرعت هناك. Okay, I can collect the vocabulary here. I can collect the new words like person, personal. طبعا فكرة مش موجود كلمة person بس أنا بذكركم فيها. person اسم بمعنى شخص. And I use the adjective, so personal information. Okay, personal issue. Okay, we have nationality, الجنسية, birthplace, مكان الميلاد, hometown, المنشأ. Okay, and we have grow up and grew up. grow up بمعنى ينشأ أو يكبر أو يتربى والماضي منها grow up. Okay, in the same page we have another exercise, and in this exercise we are going to practice how to talk about our countries and our nationalities. في نفس الصفحة في المربع الأزرق we are going to listen carefully to some people talk about countries and nationalities. لبعض الأشخاص بيتحدثون عن بعض الدول والجنسيات. And countries, it's different from, okay, the word is different from nationalities. Countries بمعنى الدول, nationalities بمعنى الجنسيات. I want you to listen carefully. Look, you need to listen to the pronunciation because some of them are familiar for you, some of them are not. طبعا أنا بتمنى إنكم تستمعوا بانتباه لأنه بعض من هذه الدول مألوفة بالنسبة لنا لكن بعضها بيكون غريب بالاستماع. Now listen carefully.
Page 8. Countries and nationalities. Listen and repeat in the pauses.
I'm from Japan. I'm Japanese.
She's from China. She's Chinese.
She's from Canada. She's Canadian.
They're from Argentina. They're Argentinian.
He's from the UK. He's British.
We're from Turkey. We're Turkish.
Okay, number one, I'm from Japan. Japan اللي هي اليابان. And I am Japanese. Look, the country is different than the nationality. في طريقة استخدام الدولة تختلف عن استخدامها بطريقة الجنسية. Okay, she's from China. China الصين. She's Chinese. She's from Canada. Canada, the same in Arabic, نفس باللغة العربية Canada. She's Canadian. They are from Argentina. They are Argentinian. اللي هي بلد الأرجنتين أو دولة الأرجنتين. He's from the UK. UK means United Kingdom. المملكة المتحدة. He's British. الآن القادمين من بريطانيا we can talk about their nationalities in two ways. الناس اللي بيكونوا منشأهم أو دولتهم هي بريطانيا أستطيع التحدث عن الجنسية بطريقتين. I can say he's British and I can say he is English. Okay, we are from Turkey. Turkey, we know Turkey, it's famous. Turkey اللي هي تركيا. Okay, in order to be familiar with other countries and nationalities, I want you now to listen carefully and watch this YouTube and focus on the new countries and nationalities mentioned. Let's start together.
Countries and nationalities. England, English, Scotland, Scottish, Ireland, Irish. Italy. Italian. Spain. Spanish. Holland. Dutch. Georgia. Georgian. France. French. Switzerland. Swiss. Portugal. Portuguese. Russia. Russian. Mexico. Mexican. Brazil. Brazilian. Japan. Japanese. China. Chinese. India. Indian. Canada. Canadian. Australia. Australian. Where is she from? Where is he from? Where is she from? She's from Japan. Where is she from? She's from Spain. Where is he from? He's from Georgia. Where is he from? He's from France. Where is he from? He's from Mexico. Where is she from? She's from Russia.
Now, after we learned about countries and nationalities, let's try to practice country and nationality. If we want to talk about country or a city, sometimes we can use verb be plus from plus the city. الآن إذا أنا أحب التعبير عن مدينتي أو الدولة التي أنا أتواجد فيها أو أنا دولتي الأصلية, I can use verb to be. Do you remember verb to be from lesson 1 and lesson 2? طبعا نتذكر الأفعال verb be is, am, are. So I can say he is from, she is from. And here we have an example. I am from Sydney. Sydney is a city in Australia. هي مدينة في أستراليا. So I am from Sydney. Can we change the pronoun, Miss Asma? Yes, we can say she is from Sydney. They are from Sydney, for example. Now, if we want to talk about country, we can do the same thing. لما بحكي عن الدولة بقدر أعمل نفس الشيء. To be plus from plus the country. I am from Australia. I am from Australia. Okay, Australia here is the country. Verb to be plus the nationality directly if I want to talk about my nationality. الأمر بيختلف عند التعبير عن الجنسية مباشرة بستخدم الverb be مع الجنسية. So I can say I am Australian. I am Australian. Now, here we have 5 flags. Flags, أعلام. The first flag is, this is the flag of Palestine. So I can say, I can form sentences, okay, like this. So it will be, I am from Palestine. I am Palestinian. I am from. لو بدي أحكي عن أحد, he is from Palestine. She is from Palestine. We are from Palestine, okay? Okay, look to the second flag. Yes, okay. I am from the United States. I am American. This flag is the United States flag. هو علم الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية. So I can say I am from the United States. I am American. I am American. الجنسية أمريكي. Look to the third flag. Yes, it's China. So I am from China. I am Chinese. I am Chinese. Look to the fourth flag. I am from Spain. I am from Spain, España. I am Spanish. I am Spanish. The last one, which country is this? Yes, it's the United Kingdom. So I can say I am from the United Kingdom. United Kingdom هي المملكة المتحدة أو بريطانيا إحنا بنعرفها, okay? So if we want to talk about the nationality, we can say I am British or I am English. I am British or I am English. اتفقنا إنه أنا عندي الحرية أستخدم طريقتين للتعبير عن جنسية الأشخاص من بريطانيا أو المملكة المتحدة and both are correct. الاثنين صح. Can we form questions and answers regarding this? هلأ فيني أعمل أسئلة وأجوبة. Yes. Look at the three pictures. We have different people from different countries, and because we have two people in each picture, we can ask by using they. Number one, where do they come from? طبعا ليش أنا استخدمت الضمير they؟ لأنه عندي شخصين في كل صورة. Where do they come from? They come from Russia. They come from Russia. They are Russian. They are Russian. من روسيا. Okay? Number two, where do they come from? Where do they come from? They come from China. They are Chinese. Okay? Number three, where do they come from? Look to the white flag with a red circle. شوفوا العلم الأبيض بداخله دائرة حمراء. Oh yeah, it's Japan. So they come from Japan. They are Japanese. طبعا الجنسية في Japan like China. Japanese, Chinese. Okay? Be careful. Now, let's practice. And here we have an exercise. It's in your workbook. هذا التمرين موجود في كتاب التمارين page 82 صفحة 82. Now read the question. Read about where the people are from. اقرأي من أي دولة حضر هؤلاء الأشخاص أو قدم هؤلاء الأشخاص. Guess their nationalities. Use yes or no question. Guess. خمن الجنسية الخاصة بهؤلاء الأشخاص. So I need to form a question using yes or no. And be careful, I can use verb be. So I can say is he, is she, are you. لأنه بيطلب مني أعمل سؤال إن أنا أخمن فيه عن جنسية هذا الشخص كأني بخاطبه. Okay? Look at number one. My hometown is Vancouver. الشخص بيحكي البلد اللي هو نشأ فيها هي Vancouver. And where is Vancouver? Do you know? Vancouver, yes, it's in Canada. Vancouver هي مدينة في كندا. So if I want to make a question, Miss Asma, how's it going to be? It's going to be like this. Are you Canadian? Are you Canadian? أنا هلأ بسأله هو أنت كندي؟ طب أنا ممكن أسأله عن دولة بقول Are you from Canada? Are you from Canada? But I preferred here to use the nationality as the question requested. بس أنا هنا فضلت أستخدم الجنسية زي ما طلب السؤال. Number two, I am from Beijing. I am from Beijing. Beijing تشبه كلمة بنعرفها هي بكين. بكين, where is it? It's in China. It's a city in China. مدينة صينية أو مدينة في الصين. So, are you Chinese? Are you Chinese? Excellent. اللي سبقوني بالسؤال. Are you Chinese? Okay, number 3. I am originally from London. And we said originally معناته أصلا منشئي أو بلدتي الأصلية. Okay, I am originally from London. Where is London? Yeah, London is in the United Kingdom. And what is the nationality of those who are living in the United Kingdom? Yes, are you English or are you British? احنا اتفقنا الناس البريطانيين. Okay, we can use 2 ways to describe their nationality. يعني حكينا عنا مجال استخدام طريقتين للتحدث عن الجنسية الخاصة بهم. The last one, I am actually from Istanbul, and Istanbul is familiar to us. أعتقد إنها مألوفة بالنسبة لنا. So, are you Turkish? Are you Turkish? هل أنت تركي الجنسية? Good, very good. Now, how can we combine all these information together in order to form personal information? هلا أنا ممكن أجمع الأشياء هاي مع بعض وأعمل معلومات شخصية. Yes, I can talk about nationality, I can talk about my occupation, I can talk about my first name, nickname. Yeah, do you remember the things we talked about in lesson 1 and lesson 2? يعني ممكن أرجع للأشياء اللي احنا أخذناها في الدرس الأول والدرس الثاني. Now, be careful here. It's a listening exercise and it's very interesting. أنا هين عندي تمرين خاص بالاستماع والتمرين جدا ممتع. Read and listen or listen for details. Details معناته التفاصيل. إن أنا أستمع جيدا على أساس إن أنا أحط إيدي على التفاصيل الأساسية while I am listening بينما أنا أقوم بالاستماع. Okay, listen for details. Listen to each conversation معناته أنا حسمع مجموعة من المحادثات and write each person's nationality and occupation. ضروري أكتب جنسية ووظيفة كل شخص. So I expect you to hold your pen and try to write down the information while you are listening. بتوقع منكم كأنكم تعبوا الجدول، امسكوا قلم and try to write the information while you are listening. Then check yes or no to indicate whether the person has a nickname. So we will listen again معناته إنه الشخص أو المحادثات رح نسمعها مرة تانية to indicate عشان نتعرف if the person has or doesn't have a nickname. إذا كان الشخص لديه أو ليس لديه اسم nickname. Nickname معناته اسم لقب أو بيستخدم لقب. If you remember that we use nickname in order to be informal, تتذكروا معي إن إحنا بنستخدم الألقاب بشكل غير رسمي للتعامل مع الآخرين. Now, before also we listen, I will try to collect the vocabulary that you are looking at. بحاول أجمع الكلمات اللي أنتم بتنظروا إليها في الصفحة. Look at the first picture in your right hand. في على جهة يدنا اليمين في computer programmer. A computer programmer, some people work as computer programmers بمعنى مبرمج كمبيوتر. The second picture, an interpreter. Interpreter, the person who translates in conferences. الأشخاص اللي بيقوموا بالترجمة الفورية في المؤتمرات. We call them interpreter. The third picture, a graphic designer بمعنى مصمم graphic. And it's something good. And the last one, this is a salesperson بمعنى رجل مبيعات. Okay? Now, let's listen carefully. Don't forget to take notes. ما تنسوا تاخدوا ملاحظات. Let's start.
Page 8. Listening Comprehension. Exercise A. Listen for details. Listen to each conversation and write each person's nationality and occupation. Conversation 1.
Mr. Yilmaz.
Please, call me Serhat.
Okay, Sarat. Is that your nickname?
No, it's my first name. I don't have a nickname.
Tell me, what's your nationality?
I'm Turkish, actually. I live in the capital, Ankara, but my hometown is Izmir. That's a really beautiful city on the Mediterranean coast.
And what do you do?
I'm a computer programmer.
Conversation 2.
Good evening.
Good evening.
It's Keiko Nakamura?
That's right, but all my friends call me KK.
So tell me, Miss Nakamura, what do you do?
I'm a graphic designer, actually.
Oh, how interesting. And where are you from?
Well, I'm from Japan. I live in Tokyo, but I'm originally from Osaka. I was born there.
Conversation 3.
We're talking with Pilar Rodriguez?
That's right, Pilar.
Pilar Rodriguez. No nickname, Pilar?
No, just Pilar.
Okay. So you live in Uruguay, right?
Well, I live there now in Montevideo, but I'm actually from Buenos Aires in Argentina.
And what do you do, Miss Rodriguez?
I'm an interpreter. I work for the Uruguayan government, actually.
Do you travel for your job?
I do a lot. I often go to Buenos Aires, Brasilia, Santiago, Chile.
Conversation 4.
So your name is Anthony Harris.
That's right, but most people call me by my nickname, Tony, so it's Tony Harris.
Mr. Harris, tell me what you do for a living.
I'm a salesperson. I work at a large electronics store in Chicago, in the United States.
So you're American.
Actually, no, I'm from Toronto, Canada, but I've been in Chicago for over 10 years.
So Canada is really home for you.
That's right.
Now listen again.
Now listen again and check yes or no to indicate whether the person has a nickname. Conversation 1.
Mr. Yilmaz.
Please, call me Serhat.
Okay, Sarat. Is that your nickname?
No, it's my first name. I don't have a nickname.
Tell me, what's your nationality?
I'm Turkish, actually. I live in the capital, Ankara, but my hometown is Izmir. That's a really beautiful city on the Mediterranean coast.
And what do you do?
I'm a computer programmer.
Conversation 2.
Good evening.
Good evening.
It's Keiko Nakamura?
That's right, but all my friends call me KK.
So tell me, Miss Nakamura, what do you do?
I'm a graphic designer, actually.
Oh, how interesting. And where are you from?
Well, I'm from Japan. I live in Tokyo, but I'm originally from Osaka. I was born there.
Conversation 3.
We're talking with Pilar Rodriguez?
That's right, Pilar.
Pilar Rodriguez. No nickname, Pilar?
No, just Pilar.
Okay. So you live in Uruguay, right?
Well, I live there now in Montevideo, but I'm actually from Buenos Aires in Argentina.
And what do you do, Miss Rodriguez?
I'm an interpreter. I work for the Uruguayan government, actually.
Do you travel for your job?
I do a lot. I often go to Buenos Aires, Brasilia, Santiago, Chile.
Conversation 4.
So your name is Anthony Harris.
That's right, but most people call me by my nickname, Tony, so it's Tony Harris.
Mr. Harris, tell me what you do for a living.
I'm a salesperson. I work at a large electronics store in Chicago, in the United States.
So you're American.
Actually, no, I'm from Toronto, Canada, but I've been in Chicago for over 10 years.
So Canada is really home for you.
That's right.
Okay, so we are back now, and we need to fill in the tables by giving the correct information related to nationality, occupation, and nickname. And I hope that you put correct answers, okay? Let's check. Is the first speaker a man or a woman, if you remember? هلا الشخص الأول اللي تحدث معنا بالمحادثة كان رجل أو امرأة؟ Yes, he was a man. كان رجل. What is his nationality? If you remember his name is Yilmaz Serhat, or Serhat Yilmaz, I'm sorry. So he is Turkish, correct, yeah? And what is his job? He is a computer programmer. Now, does he have a nickname? هل لديه اسم لقب? Actually, no, he doesn't have a nickname because Serhat was his first name. كان اسمه الأول وليس اللقب. وهي سألته بالمحادثة, is this your nickname? He said, no, this is actually my first name. Okay, Number 2, the speaker is a woman. Yes, a woman, امرأة. And what was her nationality? She is Japanese. She is Japanese. And her job is graphic designer. Graphic designer. هي مصممة graphic. Okay. And does she have a nickname? Yes. Her name is Kiko, but everyone calls her KK. So yes, she has a nickname. لديها اسم لقب. Now, next, the speaker I think is a woman also. Yes, she's a woman. هي امرأة كمان. And she's from Argentina. So Argentina, she is Argentinian. And her job is interpreter. And does she have a nickname? No. And if you remember, she only told us about her name. Her name is Pinar or Pilar, okay? The last speaker is a man. And if you remember, he's from Canada. He's Canadian. And his job is a salesperson. Good. And does he have a nickname? Oh yes, Miss Esma. His first name is Anthony, but everyone calls him Tony. So yes, he has a nickname. I hope that you have put correct answers in the whole table. أنا بتمنى تكون إجاباتكم صحيحة. But we will practice listening again, but this time in the same page in your student book, and this exercise be this time. هاي المرة حنتدرب كمان مرة على المحادثة. So we are going to listen to these conversations again, but this time in order to answer this question. Listen to infer. Infer, it means you need to induct the information. معناته بدنا نستنتج المعلومات. Now listen to each conversation again and complete each statement. الآن رح نستمع للمحادثة على فكرة مرة تانية. By the way, it's the same conversation. يعني نفس المحادثة اللي سمعناها من التمرين السابق. And we need to fill the information. Some of you are familiar with some of these answers. بعضكم الآن ممكن قادر إنه يكتب الإجابات. Okay? Okay, let's listen.
Page 8. Exercise B. Listen to infer. Now listen to each conversation again and complete each statement. Conversation 1.
Mr. Yilmaz.
Please, call me Serhat.
Okay, Sarat. Is that your nickname?
No, it's my first name. I don't have a nickname.
Tell me, what's your nationality?
I'm Turkish, actually. I live in the capital, Ankara, but my hometown is Izmir. That's a really beautiful city on the Mediterranean coast.
And what do you do?
I'm a computer programmer.
Conversation 2.
Good evening.
Good evening.
It's Keiko Nakamura?
That's right, but all my friends call me KK.
So tell me, Miss Nakamura, what do you do?
I'm a graphic designer, actually.
Oh, how interesting. And where are you from?
Well, I'm from Japan. I live in Tokyo, but I'm originally from Osaka. I was born there.
Conversation 3.
We're talking with Pilar Rodriguez?
That's right, Pilar.
Pilar Rodriguez. No nickname, Pilar?
No, just Pilar.
Okay. So you live in Uruguay, right?
Well, I live there now in Montevideo, but I'm actually from Buenos Aires in Argentina.
And what do you do, Miss Rodriguez?
I'm an interpreter. I work for the Uruguayan government, actually.
Do you travel for your job?
I do a lot. I often go to Buenos Aires, Brasilia, Santiago, Chile.
Conversation 4.
So your name is Anthony Harris.
That's right, but most people call me by my nickname, Tony, so it's Tony Harris.
Mr. Harris, tell me what you do for a living.
I'm a salesperson. I work at a large electronics store in Chicago, in the United States.
So you're American.
Actually, no. I'm from Toronto, Canada. But I've been in Chicago for over 10 years.
So Canada is really home for you.
That's right.
Okay, after we have listened, okay, we need to complete and choose the correct answer. Now read the sentences and try to complete the answer. Number 1. He grew up in Ankara, London, or Izmir. If you remember Sarhat, he talked about his hometown. And hometown, it means the place where he grew up. So what was? Yes, C. It's Izmir. And Izmir is a beautiful city in which country? In Turkey. So he comes from Turkey. Number 2. Do you remember Keiko? Yeah, the Japanese woman. Her birthplace is Osaka, Tokyo, or Seoul? What is the correct answer? Of course, Osaka. Osaka is in Japan, okay? It's a city in Japan. هي مدينة جميلة في اليابان. Number 3. She's originally from Buenos Aires, Montevideo, or Santiago. I'm talking about Pilar. Where is she originally from? Yes, Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires is a city in Argentina. هي عبارة عن مدينة في الأرجنتين. أرجنتينا هي. Number 4. His hometown is Chicago, Toronto, or New York. The last person. Do you remember Anthony? Yeah, Anthony is from the United States and his hometown is Toronto. He's talking about Toronto. Okay? Good that we learned about countries and cities from these exercises. Okay, now let's move to another part which is related to grammar and structure. هلا الآن ننتقل بعد تعلمنا عن الدول والجنسيات. الآن ننتقل إلى بعض الأشياء الخاصة بقواعد الجرامر وبناء الجمل. And now we are talking about something called possession in English. Possession in English معناته الملكية باللغة الإنجليزية. الملكية. And if we want to explain about possession in English, I have different ways. إذا بدي أعبر عن ملكية الشيء باللغة الإنجليزية أنا عندي مجموعة من الطرق. First, I can use possessive nouns. بقدر أستخدم الأسماء للتعبير عن الملكية. For example, I can say, this is Omar's book. Not Ahmed's book, not Asma''s book. Ahmed's book, Omar's book. دائما أنا ممكن أستخدم الأسماء للتعبير عن الملكية. And this time we use something called apostrophe. Apostrophe. استخدام الفاصلة العليا plus S. Omar's book. بمعنى كتاب عمر. And Omar here is singular, so I only put an apostrophe then S. خلوا بالكم أنا هنا بستخدم شيء يسمى apostrophe. Apostrophe معناته فاصلة عليا. And then I add S وبقوم بإضافة الإس. الإس هنا مش في أصل الكلمة. So Omar's book, Asma''s book, Khalid's book, okay? Number 2, the teacher's name is Mr. Ali. The teacher's name, اسم المعلم. أنا ما بحكينا عن أسماء المعلمين. The teacher's name. So I put an apostrophe and then S. And I am sure that he is singular because I have is and I have here Mr. and only one person's name which is Ali. Okay. Number 3, my friends' names are Omar and Khalid. Here we have something different. هنا الأمر اختلف شوية because I'm talking about friends' names. أسماء أصدقائي. Not only one friend, مش بس صديق واحد من الأصدقاء. So friends here is the plural. So I put the apostrophe after the S because the S here is for the plural. الإس هنا خاصة بجمع الكلمة وأنا قمت بإضافة الفاصلة العليا الخاصة بالملكية بعد الاسم مباشرة. And be careful, this is not a comma again. هذه مش فاصلة اللي احنا بنكتبها على السطر هذيك بتسميها احنا comma. But this is called apostrophe. Now, we have another way to express possession, but this time by using pronouns, and we have type of the pronouns, we call them possessive adjectives اللي هي الصفات الخاصة بالملكية وهي عبارة عن ضمائر باللغة الإنجليزية. What do you mean Miss أسماء؟ شو بتقصدي؟ Sometimes we change the pronouns in order to make them for possession. يعني أنا أحيانا أقوم بتغيير شكل الضمير للتعبير عن الملكية. الآن when I say I am أسماء بمعنى أنا أسماء. Okay? But when I say my name is أسماء الأمر اختلف. My name. my name اسمي. he his name. هلأ فيني أقول he is أحمد. Okay? his father his mother his car is new. سيارته جديدة. his تعبر عن الملكية الخاصة بالذكور. and I need to put the noun after these pronouns. لازم أستخدم اسم مباشرة بعد هذه الضمائر. she is a subject pronoun. What is the possessive adjective؟ هلا شو الضمير التابع للملكية من هذا الضمير؟ her name is Hind. it for non-animate things like animals. فأنا أحيانا إحنا بنستخدم it بنستخدم فعليا الضمير it للجماد أو الحيوانات أحيانا. so it is a cat, it is a house. But when we talk about possession الضمير اللي بيتغير بالملكية بيصير it's. But again be careful you don't use apostrophe here. ما بنستخدم أي فواصل هنا. you are my friend. your house is over there. منزلكم هناك. is this your book؟ هل هذا كتابك؟ your. Okay? we are friends. we are Palestinians. our country is Palestine. our country بلدنا. Okay? our country. وأور للتعبير عن شيء ملكنا جميعا. they for the plural دائما للتعبير عن الجمع الغائب they هم. and for the possessive adjective their names, their country, their class. Okay? Now let us put these information into actions. خلونا إحنا نطبق هذه الأشياء على هيئة تمارين. and these exercises are in your workbook. بعض من هذه التمارين موجودة فعلا في كتاب الworkbook. Now look carefully upon this exercise. This is related to possessive or possession in English. And now we are revising information related to possessive noun. براجع المعلومات الخاصة بالتعبير عن الملكية بالأسماء. And as I told you, be careful. When singular noun, we use the apostrophe plus s. But when we talk about plural, just put the apostrophe after the s in the sentence or in the word. Okay? Add apostrophe to the possessive nouns. قومي بإضافة الفاصلة العليا إلى الأسماء التالية. Now, let's read the sentences carefully together in order to realize if this noun is singular or plural. هلأ لازم نقرأ الجمل عشان نحدد هذه الأسماء بتعبر عن ملكية شخص أو شيء خاص بالمفرد أو الجمع. Now, number 1, my parents' nationalities. My mom is Korean. My dad is Irish. My parents. Parents, I mean my father and my mother together, so it can be for the plural. So the apostrophe can be put after s. لأنها بتعبر عن الجمع. Parents, والدي. Okay? Number 2, our teacher's name is Mr. Springer. Our teacher's name is. I'm talking here about one teacher, not a group of teachers. أنا هنا بحكي عن مدرس واحد ليس مجموعة من المدرسين. So yes, teachers. It's singular. So I put apostrophe then s. بضع الفاصلة العليا ثم بعدها s إذا كان الاسم مفرد. And how did I get sure that it's singular? Because Mr. Springer, and here we have the verb is. دلالة الفعل هنا إنه أنا بتحدث عن شخص مفرد. Number 3, Rose's hometown is Recife in Brazil. Recife is a city in Brazil. هي مدينة برازيلية أو مدينة في البرازيل. and I'm talking about Rosa's hometown. يعني المدينة التي نشأت فيها روزا. And here again, if I want to talk about possession, لو بدي أرمز الملكية, Rosa is a singular noun, so I put it like this. Rosa's hometown. Like أسماء's book. Omar's book. تذكروا المثال اللي احنا تناقشناه سابقا. Number 4, the salesperson's wife is from Canada. The salesperson's wife, زوجة البائع أو زوجة رجل المبيعات. Okay, is from Canada. Her English is excellent ولغتها الإنجليزية جيدة. على فكرة, in Canada they speak French more than English, okay? So, the salesperson's wife is from Canada. So, what should I say? Wife, زوجة واحدة, singular. Yes. So, I just put apostrophe then S. The last sentence, Adriana has 2 boys. 2 boys. Be careful. 2 boys and a girl. Her son's birthday, or birthplace, is Quito. But her daughter's birthday, or birthplace, is New York. Now, I'm reading the sentence again. Adriana has 2 boys. Adriana لديها ابنان and 1 daughter وابنة فتاة واحدة. Her son's birthplace يعني مكان ميلاد أولادها. Be careful, I'm talking about plural, not singular. So I'm going to put the S and the apostrophe after the S. لأن أنا بحكي عن أبناء 2, فالآن أنا حضطر أستخدم الفاصلة العليا بعد الإس because it's plural now. Okay? But her daughter's birthplace is New York. How many daughters does she have? كم ابنة لديها? 1 daughter. So I'm going to say daughter's birthplace. طيب ليش اختلفت هنا؟ لأن أنا بحكي عن ابنة واحدة. Okay, فتاة. So birthplace مكان ميلادها. So I put the apostrophe after S. Good, very good. Now let's move to another exercise in the workbook again. The previous exercise, by the way, was in the same page. على فكرة التمرين السابق كان في نفس الصفحة. Now, complete each sentence with a possessive adjective from the box. طبعا احنا أخذنا الصفات تعبر عن الملكية وهي عبارة عن ضمائر my, your, his, her, our, and their. My when I'm talking about something I own, my معناته شيء أنا بمتلكه. Your للمخاطب. His for boys. Her for girls. Our when we talk about something belongs to us. Our شيء إحنا بنمتلكه جميعا. And their for plural. Okay. طبعا their للجمع الغائب. Let's try. Number 1. Anya and Simon are new students. Be careful. Anya and Simon. So we are plural here. We have plural nouns. Teacher is Mr. Michael. Oh, can you think of the answer? فكروا معي بالإجابة. Yes, their teacher is Mr. Michael. كأن أنا بحكي هم طلاب ومدرسهم أو معلمهم هو السيد مايكل. Number 2. Mr. Vidal is a computer programmer. Family lives in Paris. Mr. Vidal. Look, Mr. Mr. a man or a woman? Yes, a man. So his family lives in Paris. Paris. عائلته تعيش في مدينة باريس in France. Okay, فرنسا. Now, number 3. Mrs. Lichkwa is from Tokyo. Is from Tokyo. Maybe I pronounce the noun differently, but it's okay. Nationality is Japanese. Japanese. Again, Mrs. So, her nationality. Excellent. Number 4. Are you photographer? Are you photographer? Pictures are fantastic. I'm talking to a person. أنا بخاطب الشخص بقول له هل أنت مصور؟ الصور اللي بتلتقطها fantastic. Do you remember the adjective? فاكرين معايا الصفات؟ رائعة. Yes, your pictures are fantastic. الصور التي تقوم بالتقاطها رائعة. Number 5. I would like you to meet Sister Sarah. She is a musician. I would like you to meet my sister. Yes. أرغب أن تقابل أختي أو تقابلي أختي. She is a musician. هي عازفة موسيقية. Excellent. The last sentence, Lucy and I. So I'm not talking about myself only. I'm talking about me and Lucy. لاحظوا بالجملة هذه أنا بتحدث عن نفسي وعن شخص آخر. So are in a computer class. Space class is at 9 a.m. in the morning. Okay. So what should we say? Because we are talking about our class. Yes, very good. Our class is at 9. بمعنى إنه محاضرتنا هتكون الساعة 9. Be careful that when we use possessive adjectives, they should be followed with noun. ملاحظين إنه جميع صفات الملكية لازم يكون وراها اسم مباشرة. Okay. Another exercise, complete the conversations with words from the box. If you look carefully, the choices here are between pronouns and possessive adjectives. لو لاحظتوا بهذا التمرين, again it's in your workbook page 85 في نفس صفحة 85 في كتاب الworkbook. And if you can notice, لو بتلاحظوا في الجدول الخاص بالخيارات, we have mixed between subject pronouns and possessive adjectives. عندي مجموعة من الضمائر ليست فقط هي خاصة بالملكية لكن ضمائر الفاعل أيضا. Now let's read carefully. Number 1. Who's that? Who's that? That's Egypt's brother. Space name is Raj. Brother. Brother. And here we have a noun. So we can say his name is Raj. How old is? Can we put possessive adjective here? No. We need to have a subject. How old is he? 23. كم عمره? Okay. Very good. Be careful that we use possessive adjective and subject pronoun. لاحظوا انه تغير الحل في الفراغ الاول عن الفراغ الثاني. Number 2. Are space the new English teacher? Yes, I am. Be careful here after the space I have the. I don't have a noun. لاحظوا هنا انا عندي اداة تعريف وليس لدي اسم, ما بقدر استخدم هنا possessive adjective. So I can say are you the new English teacher? هل انت معلم الجديد? Yes, I am. Hi, I am Chang. What's your name? ما اسمك? David Ling. But everyone calls me DJ. Okay. 3. These are my two sons. My two sons. أولادي. Okay. What are names? What are names? What are their names? ما أسماءهم? Jack and Owen. Good. Are space students? Yes, they are. Be careful, this is a question. لاحظوا إنه هذا سؤال. So are they students? هل هم طلبة? Yes, they are. Good. The last conversation. Hi, Hannah. Hello, Suju. Are classmates again? Again معناته فيها تكرار كأنها بتحكي معه. Are we classmates again? What do you mean by classmates? بمعنى هل نحن زملاء في نفس الصف مرة أخرى؟ Yes, I think so. أعتقد ذلك. Is that teacher over there? طبعا بما إنه إحنا بناخد المحاضرة مع بعض يبقى هذا معلمنا. Our teacher over there. Yes. His or her. According to the information, look here we have Mrs. Kim. So her name is Mrs. Kim. طبعا أنا استخدمت her because she is a woman. طبعا لو كان his name I will choose his. Okay. Looks very young. Very young. I'm talking about Mrs. Kim again. Don't forget أنا بحكي عن المدرسة وبيقولوا looks very young. تبدو صغيرة بالعمر. Yes. She looks. And try to write she with a capital letter. Okay. Excellent. Now we reach now to the end of the lesson, and as you know that everyone each lesson at the end of each lesson we are going to have a summary, and this is like a practice exercise in order to practice providing personal information. زي ما تعودنا في نهاية كل درس بيكون عندي تلخيص لممارسة الأشياء اللي إحنا تعلمناها في الدرس. And here we have something very interesting. Again, it's in your student book page 9 في كتاب الطالب صفحة 9. Okay, we have information gap. Information gap معناته أنا محتاجة أعبي المعلومات الخاصة. هناك في فجوة في المعلومات أو في نقص في المعلومات. Now, if you can notice in your book you have two pages. We have one like this way and the second one is upside down. In the same page we have two parts. في نفس الصفحة أنا عندي جزئيتين, part A and part B. Part A is normal like this. I have 4 pictures, 4 different people, and in part B they are the same people but the picture is upside down. لاحظوا أنا عندي نفس الأشخاص لكن الصور بالمقلوب. So here we have information about every person and we need to practice this, especially with a partner. So partner A will look at the top of the page and partner B will turn your book and look at the bottom of the page. دائما هذا العمل ممكن يكون تشاركي. If we practice with our friends, طبعا أنا دائما بشجع الطلاب والطالبات إنهم يحاولوا يتدربوا على conversation with each other مع بعضهم البعض. And someone can hold to be partner A and the second can be partner B, and we can practice asking and answering in order to fill in the gap. طبعا شخص بيقوم بإمساك الصفحة من الكتاب والشخص الآخر بيقوم بإمساك الصفحة اللي بتكون بالشكل المقلوب in order to ask and answer question. So ask information question with B and write the missing personal question or personal information. هلأ تتذكروا معايا كيف إحنا بنعمل information question, أسئلة خاصة بالمعلومات. I collected them here. What's your nationality? What's your birthplace? لأنه إحنا أخذنا في هذا الدرس مكان الميلاد. What's your hometown? What's your occupation? What's your nickname? طب هلأ يا مس أسماء لو بدنا نسأل عن الأشخاص I can change the pronoun. أنا هلأ بقدر أغير ضمائر الملكية. What's his nationality? What's her nationality? شو جنسيته؟ شو جنسيتها؟ Look to the first person. This is Jordan. Nickname Jordy. His occupation, we don't know his occupation, but the partner B can give us the answer. Nationality, he is Australian. His hometown, this is Canberra. His birthplace, his age, his email. So we can practice this at home by making question and answer. أنا بشجعكم إنكم تتدربوا على هذا التمرين بالبيت من خلال طرح الأسئلة والأجوبة. Don't forget to use the new vocabulary from this lesson. ما تنسوا استخدام الكلمات الجديدة. Nationality, hometown, occupation, and whatever. Now, we have now reached to the end of our lesson. And before we end our lesson, I would like you to listen and watch this YouTube video where we have a reporter who is a news reporter. She's a woman and she is making interviews with people visiting the United States from different countries. I want you to listen to the conversation to grasp information related to their countries and nationalities. طبعا هنا عندي عبارة عن حوار إخباري بتقوم فيه مذيعة باستضافة بعض الأشخاص في زيارتهم للولايات المتحدة الأمريكية. I want you to listen carefully to their countries and nationalities. حابة إنكم تتعرفوا على الجنسيات والدول الخاصة بهم. Let's listen.
Hello! Washington, D.C. has many tourists. People from different countries come here. Today, my job is to interview tourists. I have to learn why they come here. This is very exciting. Excuse me, I'm Anna Mateo from the news. Do you have time for an interview?
Sure, I have time.
What is your name?
My name is Sabrina.
What country are you from?
I'm from Bangladesh.
So you are Bangladeshi?
That's right. My nationality is Bangladeshi.
Do you like Washington, D.C.?
Yes, the city is very beautiful.
What do you like to do in Washington, D.C.?
I like history, so I like walking around and looking at all the monuments and memorials. They make history come alive.
Washington has many monuments and memorials. The Washington Monument is behind us. Which is your favorite?
I really like Lincoln Memorial. It is very beautiful, and it feels like Abraham Lincoln is still alive.
Awesome. Thank you for your time, Sabrina.
You're welcome.
Let's find another tourist.
What country are you from?
I'm from Bangladesh.
No, you try it.
Oh, excuse me. I am Anna Mateo from the news. Do you have time for a couple of questions?
Sure.
Are you from Washington, D.C.?
No, I'm not.
What is your name and where are you from?
My name is Louis, and I'm from China.
What languages do you speak?
I speak Chinese and English.
What do you like about Washington, D.C.?
I like the museums. I really like the art museums.
Many of the museums are free.
I like that too.
Awesome. Thanks for your time, Louis.
You're very welcome. Bye.
Now let's find another tourist.
What languages do you speak?
I speak Chinese and English. No, you try it.
Hello, I am Anna Mateo from the news. Do you have time to answer a couple of questions?
Sure.
What is your name and where are you from?
My name is Mernouche. I am from Iran. I'm Iranian.
What language do they speak in Iran? Is it Persian?
They speak Farsi.
What do you like to do in Washington, D.C.?
Well, I like learning about government and politics.
Washington has many politicians.
It does. I want to see the U.S. Capitol.
Look, you are very near.
I am.
Have fun.
Thanks.
There you have it. Tourists from all over the world come to Washington, D.C. They all like doing and seeing different things in the city. This is Anna Mateo reporting for the news. Until next time.
We have now reached to the end of lesson 3. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Let's wait lesson 4 next week, inshallah. Till that time, goodbye for now.